Hey everyone, this is George from YouTube channel Uncanny George, and this is a new episode of Cool Finds. The first item on my Cool Finds list is a PlayStation 3 game. It's actually Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. I mentioned in previous videos that I'm a huge fan of the Resident Evil franchise, especially the games, so I already knew I was going to pick it up, but the cool thing about that is I actually got it at a huge discount because I found it at HEB Plus and they were closing down their video game section, and so they were having huge discounts. I actually paid $9.99 for this and I got it brand new. I really like this game a lot. But actually, based on some reviews I've seen, a lot of people don't like this game. And kind of from playing the game, I can see why people don't like it so much, because it's definitely not one of the Resident Evil franchise's best outings. But if you just take it at face value and just want to play a fun shooting game, this is actually a pretty fun game that you should pick up. So I enjoyed it a lot, and I just think it's a really great find. The next item on my Cool Finds list is an action figure that I got as a kid from KB Toys. It's actually Warlock from the New Mutants. So like I mentioned, I picked this up when I was a kid. I remember my dad taking me to the mall when there were still KB Toys. Yes, I got this from KB Toys when I was a kid, and I actually paid $5.99 for it. For those of you who don't remember KB Toys, it was a really cool toy store. They had a lot of great deals. I remember them having tons of clearance stuff, and they always had a lot of really cool stuff. I thought it was a really cool action figure. Unfortunately, it hasn't really stood up that well. The box is kind of showing some wear. Warlock was actually one of my favorite characters as a kid. I liked the New Mutants a lot, but I especially liked Warlock. So when I saw this action figure, it was one that I knew I wanted to pick up. I actually rediscovered this figure in my stuff, and I was like, oh, it's Warlock. So I just thought I'd share it with y'all. I'm actually really excited to see if they do develop a New Mutants TV series or film, if Warlock actually makes that cut, because I think he's such a cool character, and if he does make it into the film or TV show, I think he's going to be a really great addition because he is such a cool character, and this is just another really cool find. The next item on my Cool Finds list is Season 3 of Lost.
Say, what will you do with your life?
I'm actually a huge fan of the Lost series. It was actually one of my favorite television shows of all time. The thing is, I haven't finished watching it. I have seasons 1 and 2, and now I have season 3. I actually picked this up at Half Price Books, and I got it for $3, which I think is a really great deal. It was in their clearance section. It was intact, all the discs were clean, it looked nice, and it has everything in it. Yes, I know I'm behind the 8 ball here. I know the series is over. I know it finished a while back, and unfortunately I've actually seen the spoilers, but I still want to watch the series because I do love the series, and I'm really looking forward to continuing it. I'm so glad I got season 3. After that, I just need 3 more seasons and then, well, it's over. But I was really happy to find this, and it is such an awesome find. The next item on my Cool Finds list is a really awesome trading card. It's actually a 1995 Marvel Flair Thanos trading card. When I was a kid, I loved trading cards. I still do love trading cards, and I thought the Marvel trading cards were just phenomenal. I really love the artwork, the illustrations, the style of the cards. This one's actually a hologram card. I don't know if y'all recall from my previous Cool Finds videos, I mentioned that I got a binder from Goodwill full of Pokemon cards. Well, it didn't just have Pokemon cards, it also had Marvel cards, and one of the cards that was in there was this Thanos card, and I just think it's so awesome because it's a hologram card. It's really cool, and it's in great shape, so I just think it's a really awesome find, and I was really lucky to pick it up. The next item on my Cool Finds list is a Valiant comic book, and most people who grew up in the 90s probably saw tons of these because they were everywhere, but it's actually Bloodshot #1. So the interesting thing is that for the longest time, people really didn't want Valiant comic books. I mean, you can still find books like these in the clearance section of comic book shops, as well as other resale shops. In the 1990s, Valiant was as big as Image, DC, Marvel. They were up there, but eventually the publishing company shut down. But what's interesting is that Valiant's made a huge comeback, and there's a lot of heat and interest surrounding these earlier books, and you can see because some of the prices on the books have gone up. So I actually got this book for 25 cents at a resale shop, so I think this is just a really cool find. The next comic on my Cool Finds list is from the DC Universe Rebirth. It's actually Detective Comics number 934.
Like an outlaw on the run, dangerous but it's so fun.
So this is actually a fairly recent comic book. The reason I picked it up is because I really like the cover illustration, and I really like that you see all the heroes united with Batman. I've heard a lot of good things about DC Universe Rebirth, and so when I saw this at a Half Price Books, I went ahead and picked it up. I got it for $1.50. It was a great buy, and it's a really cool cover, and I'm excited to learn more about the DC Universe Rebirth, and I think it's going to make a really great addition to my collection. The next comic book on my cool finds list is Age of Ultron Book 1. The reason I picked up this book is because I love this Scotty Young cover. It's such a fun cover with like mini Ultron defeating the Kid Avengers on a playground. It's just a really fun cover, and I really like Scotty Young's illustrations. I just think they're a lot of fun, and for me this was a no-brainer when I saw it. I wish I would have been able to pick this up off the shelf, but I actually ended up getting this at Half Price Books. I did pay $2 for it, but just the cover image is so cool, and I was really happy to find it. So for me, this is a really great find. The next comic book on my cool finds list I actually got at Hastings in the last few weeks before it closed down. It's actually Cyberforce and X-Men #1. The reason I mentioned that I got this at Hastings a few weeks before it closed down is because on the sticker price it says $3.99, but I actually paid much less for it. I think around like maybe 25 cents or less, because it was so far into that clearance process, and they really did have steep discounts on the comics. So when I saw this, I was extremely happy because I love Mark Silvestri's illustrations, and I think this is such an amazing cover, and when I saw it, it was just a no-brainer. I knew I was going to pick it up, and I'm glad I got it at such a good price. So that's another really awesome find. The second to last item on my cool finds list is Guardians 3000 #7. The first really cool thing about this book is that I found it in a clearance section at Half Price Books, and I actually paid 50 cents for it, and it is in really great shape. The other reason I like this book so much is because you see the original Guardians of the Galaxy facing off with the new Guardians of the Galaxy. I just like the cover a lot. It was something I really wanted to pick up, so that's another really awesome find. The last item on my cool finds list is a really cool vintage comic book. It's actually Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen #86. So I found this at a Half Price Books. I paid $3 for it. The cool thing is there were a lot of other Jimmy Olsen titles. The price ranges from $3, $2, $1. I thought this cover was so cool because it is a vintage Kurt Swan cover. You see it's Superman there, Jimmy Olsen, and Brainiac, and I just think he looks so funny in his little shorts. That's classic Brainiac for you. And it's just a really cool book. And for me, it's another really awesome find. I couldn't believe it when I found this. And I was just really shocked when I found this because 1, it was at a great price. 2, the book is actually in really great shape. And 3, I just love the Kurt Swan cover. It's just really awesome. So that is the last cool find on my cool finds list. So thank you for watching this new installment of Cool Finds. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment. Those things really help my channel, and I really appreciate hearing back from you all. If you have links to your own channels, please post them because I actually really enjoy watching other people's YouTube videos, so comment your channel below. I'll definitely check it out. And as always, thank you for watching, and I really appreciate your support.
Running, running.